Hey everyone, if you're planning a family vacation in 2026, or even just dreaming about one, this is a video you absolutely need to watch. And stick around to hear about some fantastic travel perks which are coming in, especially if you're traveling as a family. Those in the industry already know that 2026 is due to be one of the biggest years for global travel changes. Whether you're traveling from the EU, the UK, or the US, these new rules could affect all sorts of things from your passport to your boarding pass. So stay with me, because I'm going to break all of this information down into simple, family-friendly terms. No jargon. Just the really practical stuff you actually need to know, so let's get into it. First up, visa rules. Yes, these are getting quite a shakeup. For many travelers, especially those traveling from the UK and the US, the spotlight is firmly on Europe. With new digital travel systems rolling out, families are now required to complete online authorizations before entering most EU and Schengen countries. It's not a full visa, but you will need to apply, pay a small fee, and get approved before flying. We've covered this in a comprehensive separate video called What You Must Know Before Visiting Europe, so you might want to check this out also. The good news about this travel authorization? Once you're approved, it's valid for multiple trips. Better news? It's way easier than the paperwork used to be. Next, let's talk passports. Yes, we've all been there, because this is the #1 thing where many families accidentally trip themselves up. In 2026, more countries will enforce the 6 months validity rule, meaning your passport needs at least 6 months left on it after the date you plan to return home. This one small rule catches so many people out, especially when it comes to kids, because children's passports tend to expire much earlier. So if you're thinking of a summer holiday in 2026, do think ahead and check everyone's passport this winter. Next, we move on to air travel. In 2026, a few changes are being adopted which are designed to make your airport experience much smoother, even if it doesn't always feel like it. Many airports across Europe and North America are busy adopting new digital border and boarding systems. You'll see many more facial recognition gates, fewer paper documents, and this means faster queues. Well, theoretically, families traveling with little ones might still need to see an agent to confirm identity, although the queues should be much shorter. So don't worry, you won't be stuck trying to force your toddler to look directly into a camera that they've suddenly decided they're terrified of. One topic which is great news for travelers, which has been a long time coming, is that we're also expecting to see much clearer refund rules, especially where you have flight delays or cancellations. This means that there will be much more consistency when it comes to compensation when things go wrong. Basically, these rules will force all airlines into treating passengers more fairly, so fingers crossed that this one actually sticks. Next is something which many parents will want to hear, which is designed to protect our children. And that is the child travel consent rules, which are tightening in some destinations. So if you're traveling with kids without both parents present, say one parent stays home, or you're taking nieces or nephews, you'll have to bring a consent letter signed by all parents or guardians. Some countries are getting much stricter in 2026, especially when it comes to anti-trafficking measures. It's nothing to worry about, but it's definitely not something you want to learn about at the check-in desk, so we would advise to do your research before you travel. Now, let's move over to the fun stuff. Travel perks that are improving. Many European train networks are rolling out expanded family discounts and pre-bookable family-only seats. Some airports are adding fast-track security lanes specifically for families. No more juggling shoes, strollers, water bottles, kids' snacks, and 12 emotional support stuffed animals, while someone behind you sighs loudly. And one more thing you'll start noticing everywhere: environmental surcharges. Yep, small fees added to flights, ferries, and sometimes even hotels. They're usually just a few dollars or euros, but they do add up, so just be aware when budgeting. So what does all this mean for your 2026 family holiday? Quite honestly, it means a little bit of extra planning ahead will be a real game changer for your travel. Apply for those digital travel approvals early to ease airport stress and queues. Check those passports well ahead of your travel dates. Keep an eye on your airline emails, and maybe factor in a little extra time at airports, not just because of formalities, but because 2026 is shaping up to be a huge travel year, and things are going to be busy. And the good news? With these changes, the goal is to make international travel safer, smoother, and much more predictable. And once you're past the admin, you can get back to the good stuff: making memories, discovering new places, and enjoying time with your family, which is what holiday travel is all about, of course. If you found this video helpful, drop us a like. and let us know in the comments where you're hoping to travel next year. And of course, subscribe so you don't miss out on more travel updates and family-friendly inspiration. Thanks for watching. Until next time.